A federal judge has handed down her decision on a Pennsylvania election law. The ruling answers the question, what should counties do with improperly dated mail-in ballots? Fox 43's Marshall Keeley is joining us now with the judge's reasoning and how election offices are responding today. Marshall.
Yeah, Amy, this was a case that made it to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court last year and ended in a stalemate then. Now the issue has made its way to the federal courts. And while a decision has been made, there's still a chance it could change. Mail-in ballots that arrive on time will still be counted in Pennsylvania, even if the ballot has an incorrect or missing date. That's the decision handed down by U.S. District Judge Susan Paradise Baxter on Tuesday. Pennsylvania groups represented by the American Civil Liberties Union brought the suit to federal court, challenging a 2019 Pennsylvania election law.
Under Pennsylvania law, it has the mandatory word shall be dated.
Former federal judge John Jones says Baxter found a federal law usurps Pennsylvania's state law. He says the Civil Rights Act of 1964 allows broad voting rights aimed to prevent disenfranchisement.
It says that if there are errors that are minimal, that those errors should not disqualify a particular ballot. And what the judge found in this case is in effect that law succeeds in allowing those ballots to be counted.
The state knows, or the county knows, when they mailed it and when they got it back. And that's all that is really relevant, because the ballot has to be cast within a certain time period.
Until now, county elections officials had been setting mail-in ballots with dating errors aside. In November 2022, more than 7,600 mail-in ballots in 12 Pennsylvania counties were not counted because the correct date did not appear on the outer envelope. The Shapiro administration says it's pleased with Baxter's ruling. The decision could be appealed to a higher court.
If it gets back to the Third Circuit, I think it's quite likely that the Third Circuit will affirm this judge's ruling and that it'll stick.
Franklin and Marshall government professor Stephen Medvick says the U.S. Supreme Court could take up the case to answer a different question.
Can individuals or groups bring these cases to the court, or does the federal government have to do it through the Justice Department? So that's a sort of technicality, but that's a question the Supreme Court might want to decide. So they're likely to end up weighing in on this.
Some counties are already starting to follow the court's order. Today, the Lancaster County Board of Elections told us it instructed staff to include the 285 mail-in ballots that were missing a date or had an incorrect date in its certification for the election. An election official from another county in our area said he was not expecting this decision to come just a few days before Thanksgiving, and that the county is now working on next steps. Marshall Keeley, Fox 43 News.